Go fire Eric! 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 Go fire Eric!
Well, Jeff Harris, I'm glad we just came back from intermission and had a chance to catch our breath, because we're going to need all of that breath to call the Fast and Furious four-way X Division shootout. It is Chris Sabin, Shark Boy, Eric Young, and your favorite wrestler, Petey Williams.
Well, Brad, I was almost late getting here because Christy Hemme just wouldn't let me go.
Is that what you were doing in intermission?
She was signing autographs, doing pictures.
I turned and you were gone.
And I told her I have responsibilities. I have to call the action here. So here we are for the four-way X Division match. What a matchup. Chris Sabin, Shark Boy, Eric Young, and Petey Williams, all four accomplished X Division competitors. And you talk about total nonstop action. That is what you're going to have in this match right here.
And it's also an issue in a bout of survival. The first fall is going to win this thing. So you've got to be on your toes. You've got to wrestle offensively and defensively at the same time. You want to win the match, but you want to keep not only yourself, but anyone else from losing the match if you're not in the ring. And Young is really having a hard time and finally gets out of that arm wringer from Shark Boy.
Well, when you have multi-competitors in a matchup like this, it does change the dynamics. As you said, with one fall, when you're sitting on the outside resting up, you still have to be prepared to move to try to prevent a fall in the ring when your opponents are in there. Now we got a crisscross in the six-sided ring.
It's a lot of sides for them potentially to be crisscrossing.
This looks like a blow-up drill.
And Eric Young going to catch his breath.
And I think they both did. Both of them ran out of gas. And a tag, I don't blame them.
They're going to catch a breather, and now two of the stars of the X Division, two former X Division champions in Sabin and Williams, tagged in. It really does, this format does really create an interesting dynamic, Jeff. The principle in any match is try to win, try not to lose. But in a match like this, you've got to try to win, try not to lose, and try not to keep anyone else from winning or losing if you're not involved in the action.
Nice cartwheel by Sabin around a la Octagon with that arm drag into another one. Sabin busting out all the lucha moves here in this match. Sanjay Dutt impressed me earlier with his array of lucha arm drags, and Sabin following it right up.
I think maybe they've been mixing some Lucha Libre action tapes in with that Jackass they've been watching lately?
They have to with those moves that Sabin is delivering here tonight. Oh, and a tag, blind tag by Eric Young to get in against his former partner, former Team Canada member, Petey Williams.
Sabin gave him the double thumb and I think was going to go for that big drop kick. And Chris Sabin hits those drop kicks with as much precision as anyone I've ever seen. Young has tagged himself in, and now we've got Petey trying to reason with Eric Young. And I think that was transparent to everyone in the building but for Eric.
Petey with a poke to the eyes of Eric Young. He's going to shoot in the ropes, but up and over. Eric into the ropes, slides under Petey, and a thumb poke from Eric Young, returning the favor. Oh, nice Northern Light suplex. Could be a three. Petey able to kick out. Eric, proud of himself. Excellent job. Listen to the crowd. Full support of Eric Young.
Oh, Sabin. Oh, now puts the foot in the back of the head of Petey. Those kicks from Sabin, such precision. And now, Sabin, no, reversed. Williams ready, got nothing. All the way over the top rope. Oh, God.
Petey leaned right into that, and he also leaned right into our ringside microphone, as I believe it just hit the deck.
Leg drop from Williams. And the Petey chants ring out through the Siegel Center.
Sabin rolls back into the ring. Petey Williams following close behind. He's going to try to add to that. He's got him flipped upside down into the tree of woe. Petey going to load up and charge into Sabin. Oh, no.
We know exactly what he's going to do.
No, now we're going to hear the Canadian national anthem as he stands on the crotch of Chris Sabin. The fans not too happy about that. Now we're going to hook him up with a suplex. Petey Williams, nice leg lace. And he's got a rear chin lock to add to the pain that he's putting in Chris Sabin. Fans trying to fire up Sabin to get out of that lock. He's making it up to his knees, now to his feet, firing out. Loosening up that headlock, but look, Petey Williams got a handful of hair and just slammed him to the mat. Then, like a coward he is, whatever their tag, Shark Boy. Ooh, big chop, Shark Boy. Not known, you think about a shark, not gonna be dropping some chops, you're looking for that big bite from the shark. Now he's putting the punches in the corner, but Sabin able to push him off. And Shark Boy with a big elbow. Sabin having a hard time turning around, but again with that kick right to the midsection of Shark Boy. Runs into the corner. Petey Williams makes a blind tag and rolls Shark Boy up in a schoolboy pack. No, Shark Boy able to kick out. Petey Williams definitely trying to take advantage of the situation. Now he's unloading some punches.
Williams getting in the face of referee John Hall. I tried to go to the ring and see if I couldn't do something about the ring mic situation, Jeff. The ringside fans are packed so tightly I couldn't get down there.
Petey gonna jump in there with a big drop kick right to the kidneys of Shark Boy. Now to speak to John Hall about those kidney blows, you can't do that in professional wrestling.
Normally John Hall is at the top of his game as an official, but it's gotta be hard. You gotta hit him, it's gotta be hard to keep up with 4 X Division wrestlers like this. You don't normally see Eric Young grouped in with the X Division, but man, he's got some innovative moves. He's got some moves as innovative as anybody. That wheelbarrow neck breaker for one.
Eric Young, speaking of, he's in the ring now after the tag from Petey Williams. Big body slam, he's gonna go for the pin. Only a 2 count. Sabin and Williams definitely trying to rest up at this point. Shark Boy, oh, nice counter. Dropped him right into his shin. There's a blind tag again by Petey Williams, and he's wrestling a very smart match, letting the other guy do the work, then making a blind tag to come in and capitalize on the offense that was delivered by his opponent.
That's what it's all about. Try to win, try not to lose, and make sure the fall doesn't happen when you're not legally in the bout. Petey thus far, I think you're right. I think he's been wrestling the smartest matchup of the 4. Eric Young puts together some crafty things from time to time, but not generally known as one of the smarter wrestlers on the TNA roster. I really think Eric plays dumb sometimes.
Petey trying to make his own break here by attacking Shark Boy and Sabin, then going to the top on Eric Young, but Eric Young shoves him off, and look at this! Picture perfect elbow drop. Once again, a smart move from Eric Young. I just got it out of my mouth. He wants everyone to think he's more gullible than he is. But picture perfect elbow, but he did not get over to make the cover. He's wanting to tag out. There's the tag to Sabin, who's been resting on ringside.
I don't follow the logic on that at all, Jeff.
Nice, well, Brad, maybe that the big drop took more out of it than you thought.
It may be. Eric is down on the apron. I don't think he felt he was able to make the cover. And now Sabin is a house of fire. He's going to have to get back in the ring, or Sabin's going to pick up this victory.
A missile drop kick by Chris Sabin. Now he's going to tie up Petey in the corner. A little bit of retaliation, perhaps. Oh, Necro Costas would be proud of that one. The jumping drop kick right to the face.
He had about 3 to 5 seconds worth of hang time on that drop kick and hit it with precision. Knee to the head, blocks the suplex. Williams, a resourceful move, and now Shark Boy makes the tag. It was a really resourceful move from Petey, but he didn't really get to capitalize on it because Shark Boy is all over him.
Petey trying to grab the tights of Shark Boy to stop these punches.
He bit the man.
The shark bite. Oh, wait a minute, Sabin. Oh, what? Big God. Mafia style kick right to the face. Oh, hold on. Wheelbarrow move. You talked about it right there.
Wheelbarrow neckbreaker from Eric Young. Cover. Oh, but everyone else was not incapacitated. You're not going to get a cover that way. It really has to be down to you and the man you're trying to score the pin on in a situation like this.
Shark Boy just went swimming. Eric Young up and flipping Ric Flair like.
Oh, went to the top but got caught. We're going to fly, it looks like.
Where's Petey? He's on the floor. Shark Boy chasing him.
I can't see Petey over the apron, I don't think.
Oh, my. Oh, Brett. Oh, right.
Oh, God!
What a move. All three competitors down. The only one that wasn't was Petey Williams, who's hiding at ringside trying to Shark Boy with the cover, but no. Sabin able to kick out. Shark Boy go for another cover on Eric Young. Young kicks out.
Well, if Petey's hiding, now would be an excellent time to come out of hiding because everybody is down in the ring except for Sharky, who hits a big dive onto Petey. Young and Sabin back in the ring, duck of the line. Step up enziguri from Chris Sabin. Hail Michigan's favorite son. Tornado DDTs sends Eric Young all the way to the floor. And now Sabin and Shark Boy, the remaining two in the ring. Shark Boy gets the boot up. Action fast and furious. Could be going for the deep sea drop. And got him. He spiked the neck and jaw of Chris Sabin with the deep sea drop. But Williams is in the ring. Could it be?
He's hooking him up, Brad.
Canadian Destroyer! Right on his fin!
I think they're going to have a special on Shark Fin Soup after this match.
They must, because Petey just creamed Shark Boy to pick up the win in this four-way X Division shootout.